What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush and welcome to episode 11 of my FIFA 14 Road to Brazil series. Basically what it is a traditional Road to Gold with a slight twist of my own. I'm going to be starting with the silver non-red base standard squad. Go and check out episode 1 for that silver non-red squad, and then I'll upgrade the players depending on the results of the games I play in the episode. If I win, I get to upgrade. If I lose, I have to downgrade. I cannot downgrade any further than a silver non-red card, and I have to upgrade once I've got a full completed team. I've got a full completed silver rare team, so hence the reason you can see some gold players in. Last episode was very solid indeed, picking up a number of upgrades with the likes of Fernandinho, Edison I think as well, and maybe I think we also got another centre mid upgrade, so we could actually go and get Fernandinho. Go and check that episode out for all the upgrades. But we're smoothly running on with this team, getting a lot stronger with some of the gold non-red players, and hopefully we can just upgrade the team even further. My next aim is probably to upgrade the right back and left backs maybe, and then the CDMs. The keeper, the striker, and the cam seem to be doing fantastic well so far. So let's get straight into the first game of this episode. Come against this team, and look at that for a team. You've got 3 international man of the matches, 3 team of the seasons, Neymar, inform Di Maria, inform Marcelo, Dani Alves, and Casillas in goal. Team of the season, Ramos. Team of the season, Griezmann. Team of the season, Rakitic. I was not looking forward to this game at all. I thought I was going to get absolutely annihilated. Benzema here gets fairly frustrated for that goal to go in from Neymar to win a header against my 2 centre-backs, and it was a rebound, which is kind of frustrating. I was just annoyed about that because I was playing quite well so far, but Douglas Costa, here our luck gets back. We're going to get a rebound. Somehow falls through. He's going to put it past Casillas. He's going to make that 1-1. Move into the 43rd minute, and look at that. A lovely scoop turn from Jobson. He's going to put it past Casillas there. Fantastic finish indeed from that striker. That is why I'm leaving it in the team, because he seems to be able to do anything you want him to do. We're going to be sprinting down the left-hand side with our left back, and he's going to find a lovely ball into Douglas Costa with kind of an awkward finish, but that goes past Casillas, and that gives us the 3-1 lead. We then find a fantastic through ball into Jobson. Kind of balls that up, but Fernandinho's there to bash that into the open net to go make that 4-1. And I was so happy I went out and destroyed that team 4-1. As you can see there, it was kind of equal in shots. I did have a bit more possession. It was a very fun game to play indeed. But once you get the momentum in scoring, you just cannot stop scoring. And the likes of Jobson up top, who can just make chances from nothing, was pretty happy. So that means we can go and upgrade our left back from Julio Cesar to Danilo. Our right back, Fagner to Danilo. Fagner I was not really liking too much. He had pace, he had decent defending stats, but his heading was absolutely shocking. That's mainly because he is like 5'4" or something. He's a very small player, and the amount of times I was getting beaten back post. So I thought the upgrade to Danilo, I believe he's a 6-foot player. He's got okay pace, very good stats across the board. Used him before, and he's a very solid right back. So I thought that would be a good choice to swap him out for the right back. But as you can see there, we have 6 players still silver rare, and the rest of them are gold non-rare. We're going to go for a CDM next, and that's going to be Elias or Elias. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that name, but plays for Sporting Lisbon. I think he's also got a version for Flamengo, I think it is. But we're going to go and see, hopefully go and pick up the win here in this game here. And we come against another fantastic squad. 4 informs, 2 team of the seasons, as well as international man of the match, Sanchez up front, Cunaglero, Lloris in goal, and that's a fantastic squad indeed. And I don't know why I'm getting matched up with some of these fantastic squads, but that's not going to stop me. I had the confidence from winning the last game, and that's going to go straight into this one. But a nice work from Sanchez there. Gets fairly lucky for that ball to get deflected straight into the path of his attacker there. He's just going to volley that past my keeper to go and make that 1-0. Over the top ball, and Saka completely misses, jumps that, falls into the path of Douglas Costa, who's going to half volley that into the back of the net to go and make that 1-1. Ball falls out into Souza here from a cross, and the Ginger CDM, he's actually going to work his way out of the squad because he went and scored that. God knows what my defense was doing there. They're absolute shambles. He goes and puts that in to the back of the net. God knows what they were doing. But that made it 2-2. We then move into the 76th minute here, doing some work on the left-hand side with Jobson. Whips that ball in onto the head of, I believe that's Juan Jesus there, still up from the corner, recently taken. He's going to head that in. Probably the best player to have in that box at that time, because I don't think any of the other players would have put that in. But as you can see there, he did have more shots than me. I did have a bit more possession than him, and ended up winning that 3-2, and probably a deserved result. I didn't feel like he was attacking too much. I was happy about actually being a team of that caliber with the team I've got. But that means we can go and swap out Souza, being fantastic dominant force in that CDM spot, and he's going to swap ways for Elias there, or Elias, to fill that spot. So as you can see there, the team is moving smoothly. We've got a couple more players to upgrade before we can actually move on to some gold rare players, which should make this team a lot more exciting. But we go into the third and final game of this episode, guys, and taking some time to ready up. We are going to go for Alexandro, a left back upgrade, to go and swap out Julio Cesar. Haven't really likened him too much compared to Bruno Cortez, the silver non-red player we did currently have. But to come against another very, very strong Liga BVA player with team of the season Felipe Luis, as well as in form Diego Alves, I think it is, in goal. And 5-2-2-1. 5 at the back is just frustrating. So I was hoping maybe I could get some sort of victory out of this. But he goes and starts off the scoring in the 6th minute with a header from across. Thought my centre-back was going to be able to overhead kick that out. But a lovely ball into Douglas Costa and a lovely finish indeed by him to go and make that 1-1. Again, a lovely over-the-top ball. Unfortunately, Miranda outstrengths him. But Jobson's there to capitalise on a mistake from his right back. And he's going to smash it into the back of the net to go and make that 2-1. Another over-the-top ball. Get lucky for a mistake, surprisingly, from Ramos, who just completely misheaded that. And a lovely finish from my player, indeed, to make that 3-1. Griezmann, he was not finished. He was still trying to go and get that back. As you can see, that we're still actually in the first half, and the scoring was still going in. As you can see there, a cross from his player with a nice scissor kick into the back of the net to go and make that 3-2. He's then going to do an absolute fail of a clearance. Jobson gets onto that ball, and look at that for an absolute strike from him up top. That is why he's still in the squad. There's no need to upgrade a player that can still do that. I thought that was going to be offside, but no, Jobson must have played that very, very well indeed. And again, another fantastic finish indeed to go and make that 5-2. And this game looked into my hands. As you can see here, we're going down to the 90th minute. I was not stopping scoring. A nice cross from Julio Cesar onto the path of my player to head that in to go and make that 6-2 final score. I was very, very happy about that because I haven't had too many games where I've been scoring a lot of goals. But as you can see, there I had 10 more shots on target than him, had more possession. He had nothing going for him, and I was expecting a bit more from that squad, especially with the 5 at the back. But wasn't providing too challenging at all, and I was pretty happy about that win. So that means we can go and upgrade our left back to Alexandro. Alexandro, again, another player I've used before. Very, very solid in that left back position, and hopefully he's going to do us some fantastic work there, getting up forward, putting in supplying some crosses and stuff like that. Also going to need to apply a fitness card on before we move into the next games in the next episode, guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But guys, this comes to the end of the episode. If you like, so remember to hit that like button. Also remember to subscribe, stay tuned to the series, and any feedback in the comments really much appreciated, guys. This has been Courage. Till next time, adios.